Well, it's time for Season 3. We just won the Axis Bowl 2025. We're the reigning champions. But there's something that needs to be sorted in this team, and it's that backfield. Can we add the players we need? Can we maybe get a bit cute and add a weapon or two on offense as well? If we're going to retain this thing or set ourselves up for a dynasty, we're going to need something new. This is Axis Football 2024, and I'm the coach. Welcome in. At the end of Season 1, this video ended up being quite long, so I am hoping I've managed to keep it more contained, more tight for this episode. Time will tell. Let's start off with the obvious stuff. Who's on the team right now? Who's going to stay? We've got 3 retirees. I haven't looked at them yet. I am praying Aldo Wallace isn't hanging it up after winning the Axis Bowl, but he's around about 30. He's a wide receiver. He's my number one risk that I think that potentially could be retiring if I had to take a guess. Equally, we have player contracts to sort out. I think if we go personnel, 11 players out of contract, so we'll have to deal with that. We can trade players for picks, so we might take a look at that as well. But initially, let's see where the hole's going to come from in this team. And these expired contracts, who can we keep around and who is it time to let go? Let's start with the retirees. That's not bad. Rocco Berry, who had 0 tackles, age 27, is retiring. Vito Richards, 5 tackles on the season, 31 years old, defensive back, he's retiring. And Jay Stout, 1 reception, 4 yards, 1 touchdown. Jay Stout retiring. He's a tight end, so nobody key there, which is good. Retiring coaches, Joshua Hopkins, defensive coordinator, record 367, 165, playoffs 11, 3 titles. That's a pretty big. Our defensive coordinator retiring is a big one. Yeah, we'll have to add a coach this season. That'll be exciting. Nobody who was too bad there. Now, do we do the player progressions before player contracts? If we can do that, that'd be great. Let's see. So as you'd expect, no improvement from Joyner. I don't think that's overly surprising. He hasn't got any game time this season. Milton, the backup, has improved slightly, and Ezekiel Booth improves, which is good. I think Ezekiel Booth being 26 years old and being on that big money contract should have a couple of years remaining. We intend to go with him. Running back's an interesting one. It looks like improvement across the board. Improvement for Clayton Joseph, which is good to see, because it'll be Clayton Joseph and Culver are the 2 that I really intend to utilize next season. Might still not fully sold on the idea of not getting a running back. I'd be quite keen to pick someone up with really good speed. Wide receiver, Noble improves. Metcalf improves as a wide receiver. Aldo Wallace is getting worse, which I think we were kind of ready for. His speed going down to a C+ is killer. He was a B. That's a little worrying, but I still think he's probably, he's still an A- rather than an A+. I think there's still a good season in him. But wide receiver, we are actually quite weak on wide receiver. As you can see, Max and Benson, Taylor Winston also getting worse. Definitely an area for improvement. Want Metcalf to be... Is that the same guy? No, of course it's Ty Metcalf and Connor Metcalf. Connor Metcalf, probably someone we want to get more involved this year. I don't remember him too much, but I keep getting the Metcalfs mixed up, in all fairness. Tight end, Aldo Hudson. DiVincenzo Doyle, unfortunately, taking a step back. He is 30 years old now, and Brody Murray. So, not massive improvement. Yeah, tight end's an area we could improve. Offensive line, I'd expect this to be a lot of improvement because, quite frankly, they're good. Obviously, we've got Boston Booker still looking solid, which is good to see. But a lot of improvement there. Good to see. Some real improvement for some players, so that's promising. defensive line, this is where we do a lot of our good work. Johnny Mahomes improving, which is great. So Vilma, regression, but nothing to worry about too much. 31 years old, but still a massive player first. Isaac Mullins. Haney regressing. Haney, probably someone we could let go. Witten Hunt. Why, when I click on Witten Hunt, does it show Clinton Joseph? Well, ignore that. I'm pretty sure Witten Hunt is quite old. Linebacker, lots of improvement here. That's good. Our linebackers were actually great as the season wore on. I think that's decent improvement there. A couple of players move up to a B and a B minus. That's quality. I think they were C's before. Defensive back. Yeah, improvement for sure. Some big improvement for some of the younger players, which is great. We need to add. I want to get at least one or two defensive backs that people are just going to be like, oh, I don't want to throw towards him. I need someone who can catch that ball. Wilbur Dalton actually improving, which is interesting. McGuire is probably still going to be our first choice kicker. Focusing Bowen, we have 2 punters, which is probably excessive, but handy. So yeah, lots of improvement in the progressions there. I like that. Player contracts. Let's see how we're dealing with. Right, Alfonso Joyner, I think we let go. We need to pick up another QB, potentially a third choice, but I think that's okay. But I don't think we need to. So now it's weird because this year remaining -3 doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm not going to offer him a new contract. Metcalf year remaining -3 as well. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I kind of feel like we could let Ty Metcalf go. I'm wondering if this is a bug. If anyone knows, let me know. Clayton Joseph have 1 year remaining. I'd be tempted just to let that continue before we commit. Same way Cordova. And Wilbur's got 2 years. Wide receivers. Carlo Noble only has... Oh, he has -1 year. That's... Again, it's confusing. Aldo Walsh has 1 year remaining. We'll keep him on that. Connor Metcalf has 2 years, which is good. Carlo Noble, yeah, that's... I'm not overly concerned, but we need to... I don't want to lose any of these wide receivers because our wide receiver core is quite light. Tight ends, everyone's fine. Now here we go. Now we got some actual out of contract. Honestly, this -1 year, there must be a bug or something with this. Beck Roach, 23-year-old, annual salary 1 million. Actually, damn, I just wanted to look at his age. Yeah, let's go quick. Siakam. Oh, he wants 5 years. So overall B, run block, pass block, awareness. I mean, overall B, he has improved. So I'd like to keep him off a contract. He's accepted that. Beck Roach, 3 years, 1 million, offer contract. He's accepted that. Quite simple. Beck Roach is young at least. Funds available. Got lots of funds now. Here we go. Now Tyrell had a pretty good season. He had some decent moments in tackles and stuff like that. Only C+, but I'd be happy to keep him around. Although we might add a defensive lineman. Haney, I think we let go because I think he's 30 years old. Yeah, was regressing. Oleg Francois, C-, 28 years old. I think we'd probably let go, although he's not won a lot. And Witten Hunt, C-. He wants a 5-year deal. He's 32 years old. We're not paying him that. It's not a lot, but I don't think we need to keep him. Obviously we've got Gail Ferguson, Johnny Mahomes, Chaz Vilma as our up front, but I guess what we're doing there, we're basically saying that we're going to need defensive linemen. Do we keep Francois? C-, 28 years old. I think we replace him, honestly. Linebacker, Barkley DiVincenzo, want to keep him. B, 4 years, 6.2 mil. Offer accepted. Devin Hunter, 30 years old, 2.1 mil per year. Wants 6-year contract. I don't think I'm giving him a 6-year contract at 30 years old. I think linebackers improved, but Devin Hunter, not one of them. I don't think. Well, 30 years old. I think we probably just let him go. Defensive back, Austin Norman. Dude, maybe we brought him in. I think we maybe brought him in. I can't remember if we maybe picked him up late in the draft. But 3-year deal, 3.7. I'm happy to keep him around. Jasper Osborne, see, 6 years. At 30 years old? I don't think so. 2 years? He accepted it. Just gotta be sensible with these. It's an area we need to improve. Probably should let someone go. I need to keep 2 kickers. Now Dalton was improving, but McGuire's our first choice currently. I think I'm gonna let Dalton go. And I'm happy with keeping Bowen and Wilkerson on what they're currently on. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. I think that's all right. We're gonna have some space on the team. Let's have a quick look at the front office. Make sure, right, use the scouting points. This is our last chance. We got 4 scouting points. So wide receiver, linebacker. We could do with improvement all over the place. Let's try an unscouted wide receiver. And then C+. Maybe a defensive lineman. Stafford, 21. I'm hoping we've done enough and we've found enough to give us a real chance in this this draft of when it gets to our first pick. There's maybe a top player on the board. To be honest, we'll be very lucky. Trading. Could we? Team needs a punter. We don't need a punter. Could we throw a player or 2 out there to try and get a couple of picks? You know, playing of offensive linemen, we've got a lot of linebackers. Defensive back, we've actually got probably too many who are not really that good. So these C defensive backs, we could maybe get rid of 1 or 2 of them. Like Cohen Pratt is a bit older, right? Let's go add him to the trade. Does anybody want a defensive back? It's all punters and kickers most people want, to be honest. Pittsburgh, for instance, would they be willing to give us a draft pick? Even a 3rd round pick. We got a little need for him. I kind of was expecting that, to be honest. I just don't think there's a lot of requirement. There was one team that wanted a running back, right? Detroit want a running back. If we add a running back like Cordova, C+, but his speed is D+, and quite frankly, I don't think. I think running back, the important thing for me is speed. Could we get a 2nd round for him? Like a better offer. Get in our 3rd round, maybe. Yeah, right. So Cordova's off to Detroit. I think everyone else was punter or kicker, right? They want an offensive lineman. Arizona. I dare give Arizona an offensive lineman. Just to get in our pick. Doza 27. Probably one of these older lads. Not 6'6". Be nice run block. Let's go Mendoza. He is 6'6", but fairly average. Good discipline though. Add him to the trade. Again, aiming for a 2nd round. Little need for Mendoza. Why is that? I guess they don't think he's good enough. Their 3rd round pick? Nah, I think they've effectively said they wouldn't like Mendoza. Was there anyone else? Maybe one of the younger players there. Beckroach, we just literally signed. I like his run block. Dick Accardi, good awareness. Young Loon. Jackson Neal, 5'10". Yeah, Jackson Neal, good pass block, but let's add him to the trade. And see again. 2nd round pick. Like a better offer, so I think we can make something happen here. 3rd round in this year, beautiful, right? I'm kind of happy with that. We've managed to pick up a couple of extra picks. Everyone else just needs a punter and a kicker. We have a punter to trade away. So what team has the worst record? Looking for the worst team in the league. Probably Pittsburgh. I'm hoping we don't need 2 punters. So Wilkerson. He's the younger of the two, but how important is the punter for us? Hopefully not as much as important as you'd think. I think we get rid of the younger lad, Wilkerson. I don't think they're going to trade that. But can I get a 2nd round pick? No. 3rd round. We're just picking up a lot of 3rd round picks. Okay, I think that's good. Right. We've wheeled a bit, we've dealed a bit. Got more picks in our pocket. I think we're pretty much ready for the draft. So 6 expired contracts we're going to let run out. We got 3 retirees as well. So there's going to be 9 spots. Obviously free agency hasn't really kicked in, so I'll be after. The one thing I'm concerned about, or I'm not overly sure about, like financial reports, funds available, it still seems fine, but profit was minus 240 million last season. Is it that problematic? Is that maybe just on the year? I think overall we still might have made, well, it's minus, but wouldn't that be red? To me that looks like we didn't make a profit, right? Which is fine as long as we got enough money. I mean, our funds look comfortable. That's available. We'll have to see. I need to work out what the financial. I'm worried that I back myself in a corner at some point, but we'll see. Let's crack on. It is draft time. It's exciting. Starting the draft will end the free agency period. Player will still be available to sign, but teams that have interest in the free agent will sign them at this time. Okay. We had a quick game. No one for us. Thanks. Right, Pittsburgh first. I think what we'll do is we'll skip to our pick, but let's have a quick look at the player pool. Some good, interesting quarterbacks there. Running backs. Grover Proctor is obviously speed. Oh my god, if he was available, we would like him. Satisfied. I mean, look, there's lots of players we just simply didn't get scouted. Travis Locker would be an interesting one for us, although 5'10" tight end, interesting. Defensive line, Emmett Francois would be right up there on our picks. Bazemore as a linebacker would be great. Defensive back, we really didn't find any, but there's a couple of Bs. There's nothing great, so that is likely our first port of call, to be honest. Defensive back, unless Proctor is there, because a superstar running back could really change everything for us. There's some suggestion there, Grover Proctor. Yeah, that would be the guy for us. Silas Fry would be good as well. We got draft summary, or team summary, does it tell us? Sorry, so we got 2 first-round picks. We have the number 7 overall pick. There's a chance that we could land a very good player there. Otherwise, that number 7 pick is probably going towards a B-level defensive back. We got 2 round 3 picks. We don't have a huge amount of picks, to be honest. 2 in round 3, 2 in round 1, though, is not bad. Skip to my pick, right. The running back's gone. As is the tight end. That is disappointing. And then C+, there's a B speed player there. Those are wide receivers though, but the running back being gone hurts. Dean Harmon looks alright. Good catch. Pass block. Fumble's okay. He's interesting. I don't know if I want to take him with this pick though. Let's see, is there any near superstar players left at all? It looks like all the A's are gone. Ah, sucks. And the issue is we haven't scouted these guys, so we don't know how, you know, estimate overall how much we believe that. I think we go defensive back. That D speed puts me right off. Benson King, awareness C. Oh, hold on. I want to see 6'3", 21. Benson King, awareness C. Man coverage C-, zonal coverage C-, speed C+, tackle D+ is not great, is it? He's the fastest by far. But again, he's a defensive back. Do I need him tackling? I need him actually making catches. Coverage is... I think Benson King might be our go-to here. Let's just make sure. Yeah, his speed's D. I think speed is important. I think we're gonna go Benson King unless someone jumps out at me, as adding to the offensive line would have been good, but again, slow. Run block, pass block, both pretty terrible. Good awareness, discipline. I'm a little disappointed that a lot of our scout players are already gone. Dean Harmon, that B speed is tempting though. Do we just go and get a running back rather than the defensive back? Virgil Rose. It's really tempting. It's between Harmon and King. I'm gonna go Benson King, because that defensive back is where we really struggle. Oh god. Right, quarterback that was interesting is gone. Running back that was interesting is gone. Ken, if you has B speed, that's tempting. I'll just say that straight off the bat, but again, maybe not our biggest need. Jimmy Murphy, B+ wide receiver. Hostetler as well. Running block's terrible. That I think Jimmy Murphy might be the pick. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Bill Baldwin still there. Brinley Cox. Kind of another linebacker. I think linebacker's not our most important. I think we're gonna go wide receiver here. 6'4" Jimmy Murphy. Come on, Jimmy. So our next pick is actually round 3, so we'll skip there now. Let's have a quick look at the team summary. Well, actually, team guide. Draft replacements: Quentin Hickman. Punter, so there's a better punter out there potentially. There's a running back, Junior Lambert, who's apparently better than Clinton Joseph. I think Junior Lambert or a running back might be the way to go over to getting our running back in there. Brinley Cox would be interesting. Bill Baldwin, that defensive lineman, I wonder if he'll still be there. I would imagine not. In the 3rd round. Right, round 3, pick 65. Oh, it's maybe gonna get a bit ropey from here. And that running back that was interested in is also gone. Right, Brian Dilfer. Speed is terrible. Catch. I can't remember what RR is. Hostetler's there, which, to be honest, with the B speed is more interesting than Dilfer, I think. Bill Baldwin's there. I think we're going to go Bill Baldwin. Add to that offensive line, which needs a little bit of help. Awareness, fitness, speed's not great. Discipline's decent though, right? Can't be giving away flags, right? Skip to my pick. 67, 2 later, right? Quentin Hickman, the punter. Oh, it's tempting, but I think it's not the most important. Defensive back, Deontay Hosmer. Vincent Plummer, right. Options here, coverage. He's better in coverage. His speed, again, is not good. For me, I think you need the speed, to be honest, to keep up. I'm going to go Vincent Plummer. 6'1", 21-year-old Vincent Plummer. Welcome in. Next pick. This is definitely going to be a quicker video than last time, isn't it? We could probably do add in a running back in case there's none in free agency. Should we just go for fastest tackle, block, awareness, catch? I think Neil O'Connell is probably the best one. 6'5" running back. Yes, please. I mean, frankly, if he turns into our King Henry, so be it. I don't think I need to add on our quarterback, to be honest. I think we're good with 2. Briar Dilfer still there. It must be his speed, right? Is it worth adding Briar Dilfer even though he's not fast? Tight end. Where's speed? Slow. Another offensive lineman, B-, run block. Awareness isn't great. Speed's ropey as well, but does your offensive lineman need to be fast? Hey, Solomon, we scouted. He's there. I mean, we do need depth on the defensive line, so we're not just having to play non-stop. Brinley Cox is still there. Alexander Eaton. It's that zonal coverage. A D+ is not ideal, is it? 6'4" linebacker. I think our linebacker crew is alright. Deontay Hosmer, B. I mean, speed's poor, but coverage is decent. Awareness is okay. I think I'm going to go for Hosmer, because we know the defensive backs need help. Right, so this is our draft class. Wait, hold on. No, what have I just done? I've gone in the player pool. I meant to go skip to your pick. Oh, it is my pick. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's no quarterbacks left. Or running backs. That caught me by surprise. That's what threw me off there. Lucas Meredith. Offensive lineman. Offensive lineman B-, D+, C+, tackle, blocks, pass, rush, D. Not ideal. Pretty slow as well. I'm gonna go Clay Solomon. I might go Clay Solomon here. Brinley Cox is still there. Why do I keep looking at Brinley Cox and thinking against it? I think it's his speed. Quentin Hickman, should I take this punter? And then trade away the other punter. Kick power, kick accuracy, awareness, speed, fitness, discipline. I think I'm gonna take that punter. If I leave him again, he's gone. I'm gonna take the punter here, and then if Brinley Cox is there next time, I'm taking him. He's there, right? I'm taking him. I said I was taking him. I'll just take him. Lucas Meredith, offensive lineman, B-. speed is slightly off-putting. What do I need more? Defensive lineman or offensive lineman? I think we need depth for the defensive lineman, to be honest, as well, so... E plus Alexander Eaton. It's speed that's putting me off, but... Back and breeze. I'm gonna take another defensive back, I think, maybe. Took a lot of defensive backs already and last time, though. Let's go. Let's take Alexander Eaton and see what he can do. Right, and that was our last pick. So, this is an unfortunate moment where we actually see what it is. So, Benson King is a C defensive back. Jimmy Murphy's a C plus wide receiver. Bill Baldwin is a C overall offensive lineman. We got a C plus defensive back in Vincent Plummer. That's good. Quentin Hickman is a C overall punter. Brindley Cox is a C plus linebacker. And then Alexander Eaton is a C overall linebacker. So, no superstars or anything. Hopefully useful players. I guess it's positive that C is the worst we picked up, but yeah, they're all young, so there is that as well. But look at what some of the other teams picked up. That's sickening. Oh, you know what? Oh, there was B pluses. Oh, I should have taken Harmon. I just think that we needed a defensive back. You know what? In that first round, only one player was taken after ours who was, you know, AB. And then from then on, there were some D's taken early. So, you know what? I think we've done alright overall. You can see that the quality was at the top end of the draft by a fair bit, so I think that's an okay draft, to be honest. But we're not done yet, because there's free agency to think of as well. Now, player contracts. Do I have to give the... Yeah, I've got to sign them now. So, Neil O'Connell. C running back. I mean... 4-year deal, 6'5", offer contract accepted. I mean, that's, to me, that is a no-brainer. 22-year-old, got some speed. He's equal to Wilbur, Clinton Joseph, and Metcalf's not super mobile, so it's the right thing. That minus 3 years, I think that is a loophole. But given he's got D speed, honestly, I'm not going to offer him a contract. And if he just sticks around, he sticks around. He's not going to be high up on the depth chart. Jamie Murphy. C plus wide receiver. That does actually suit us down to a T. Happy to have him. Bill Baldwin comes in and can certainly add something to that group. The Boston Booker out by far. Sycam. Yeah, I mean he's what, 4th best? Well, 5th or 6th best maybe. Defensive lineman. We didn't add any defensive linemen, so in the end, I think free agency we need to look, because obviously I've got 3 superstar defensive linemen, and then we've got some backup, but I need to add a little more backup. One of them go down when we're in a tough spot. Brindley Cox comes in and finds himself going to be competing for 4th spot maybe as linebackers. Alexander Eaton, young lad, gonna add him as well. Defensive back, we have added some better defensive backs. We have got way too many defensive backs in general. Do I sign? I think I do sign them all, as long as they're not wanting crazy money. We add them, and then we probably looking to trade some away for picks or players, if that is possible. Point Hickman, give him that contract. Overall, pretty happy. Free agency. Let's have a look. Wondered if someone was going to be there. Right. I think it might be the start of the thing. So let's go. Trading. I have added a ton of... Oh, a couple teams need a quarterback. That is interesting. Orlando won an offensive lineman. We don't have offensive linemen to spare, to be honest. Quarterback, interesting. Could I trade away quarterback? Can I add Joyner? No, I can't. Do I want to get rid of Lester Milton? I don't think so. It's all running backs and stuff they want, which, again, I could maybe try my hand. Kansas City want a running back. What does that mean? Surely Kansas City haven't got rid of their running back. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no, because of course our guy is also weirdly absent. I don't really want to get rid of any of them. I was effectively wanting to add a defensive back. Because I think I've gone fucking doolally for defensive backs. Look how many I've got. Oh boy. Right. Start next season. Let's go. Opening day, Arizona. Beautiful. And then if we go to personnel. Now here we go. Now here we go. There is some superstar players. Has anyone changed their mind and suddenly needs defensive backs? No. Fair enough. I have to be very careful here. I'd like to get... That one's a bit old. Xander Politnikov. He would be a very good pickup. Oh, fuck. These are... Oh, these are running backs. So he's a 5'8" little nippy guy. That's about catch A+, awareness B+. I think he's... Oh, he's got tackle block. One will be... Oh. Superstar running back. I think... Krill, Esteban Krill. Do we just go in for Krill first season? The 31 puts me off. I think I'm going to go for Litnikov. Obviously, there's teams that want him. Let's go big. 15 mil. Keep the 4 years. Beautiful. Right. We've added a running back. There's not really much in terms of the wide receiver, which is disappointing. Tight end, there is a superstar tight end there. 6'5". Just having a look elsewhere. I'm hoping there's a defensive back. There is Benson Bean. Oh no, it's a linebacker. Still, that's better than what we've got. Benson Bean is there. Murray Cruz. Right, we've got a superstar defensive back. This is like a Richard Sherman-like move. If we can bring him in, can we get it down to like his age? More like, I'll give him 3 years. I mean, he signed for Baltimore. Fuck's sake. Benson Bean. Can I add? I just want to add on defense. We're going to have to go aggressive here. He wants a 5-year deal. I'm willing to give it to him. We've got him in, right. And there's a superstar kicker. Oh my word. I want a kicker who's going to lash it in from miles out. Yes, we've got him. Lads, I think this season is just pulling itself together now. Should I add another running back? Like a big name running back in Krill? And just go for it and just absolutely beast it this year. What is he wanting? 40 mil. 4 years. Trade him away. Worst case scenario. Add a bit of depth. I'm going to go for it. Yes, okay, we've brought in 2 running backs. I'm basically trying to pick up everything I can here. And we're just going to fucking slap this league about. We're competing with Cincinnati in that. Oh my god, I've got a tight end as well. I'll hold in. Offensive lineman. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? We've just swept up. Okay, Ty Metcalf. I need to trade you. I need to go trade. Let's try and trade Ty Metcalf. And I think I only need 4 running backs. Lord. Who else have I got heaps of? I have offensive linemen. Defensive linemen, I kind of need some of these guys, probably. Well, actually, a lot of them are linebackers. Oh no, it's not defensive line, it's defensive backs, right? I've got plenty of linebackers as well. But defensive back, I've got way too many, probably. Right, he can go to the practice squad. Look for older defensive backs. The ones who haven't been getting it done. 27, Cohen Pratt. Sorry, but dude. Ron Wonka. Oh, practice squad is full. Shit. Krill. Sent active roster. Active roster's full again. Jesus Christ. Punter. We added a punter, right? I think this is where we probably take Dalton and send him to our team. Wait, did I get a kicker? I think I did, didn't I? I'm forgetting what I've done. This is great. I've added another linebacker. So let's have a quick look. Did I not add Ron Wonka to the practice squad? Yeah, I did. Definitely did this time. Oh, practice squad is full. That's probably what happened last time. Vincent Plummer is here. Benson King is there. Oh man, I've got way too many defensive backs. Linebacker Benson Bean. Off you go. Otto Holden, want him on the team as well. Team's full. Right, we're gonna have to trade some players. Trading. Let's have a look. So, add a player. Maguire. He did all right last season. We're gonna trade him to a team that wants a kicker. Tennessee. The only 10 I see. Right, so 2025. I still think that this is technically the ones we want, although it seems to be out of sync a little bit. I suppose it'll give us a first round, second round, and then maybe fifth round as well. Second round. Right. Okay. One done. Right, defensive back. Sean Cobb, 21. Harper, 23. Angus Harvey, 28, but... yeah, Angus Harvey, I think defensive back is gonna find himself on the chopping block here. Wrong team. I mean, finding someone who actually wants a defensive back seems to be the problem. Let's Green Bay. Yeah, they're not gonna want him. What about offensive lineman? Running backs. I actually need to add Metcalf back in so I can try and trade him, right? I've got 2 superstar running backs now, so do I get rid of Wilbur Culver and keep the guy we just signed? Wilbur Culver is young as well. We're not going to be able to trade him. I'm going to send him to the practice squad. Then we go back here to grab the kicker. And then we're going to sort out trading. I'm not going to trade away the fucking running back I've just picked up. Jesus. Washington. St. Louis. Let's go add item. Add player. Right, Quinn Hickman we picked up in the draft. Is Dane Bowen better? Maybe just. I think we're gonna go stick with Quentin and we're gonna trade Dane Bowen. I don't want to give him Seattle, St. Louis. Can we get more than that? We got a late pick as well. Yeah, okay, fine. Fucking beautiful. And then kicker. We just picked up a superstar, Wilbur Dalton. I mean, this is... it's madness. Philadelphia, maybe. Express are normally quite good. Oklahoma City, yeah, kicker. I can't believe it says I need a punter. Can we get they're basically the same two? Oh, this would be I need that to be a 3rd round, don't I? Okay, maybe just a 3rd round. Ooh, they don't rate Dalton. What, a 4th round and a 7th round. 4th round. Like a better trade offer. 5th round? Sorry, Dalton. Trying to be smart about this, right? Clinton Joseph, Neil Collin, Wilbur, Culver. There's lots of teams wanting a running back. I don't need 5 running backs. I don't want to give up a superstar running back. Regardless of whether I need them, I want them. I want the run game to be silly this season. Well, that was hella exciting. We have a mean looking roster. Very excited for the season ahead. If you've enjoyed the series to date, you know what to do by this point. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Who's the best pick in the draft? and who was our best free agent pickup, and how come all my free agent pickups would basically mean the draft was worthless for us. Incredible free agency grab there. I've spent a lot of money, absolutely, but are we better than last year? Yes. Were we champions last year? Yes, we were. Will we be champions again? I certainly hope so. We get off to a start in a couple days time, so do stick around. Like I say, subscribe to the channel if you want to see those videos. I'm really enjoying the series. I hope you are too. I've been Huckleberry Finn. I'll be Huckleberry Finn again. Until then, talk to you later. Ciao for now. Wow, our team got so much better. I'm excited.